What's up, smarty people? It's KeysDAN with RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. KeysDAN Show with some news. Teacher goes in for a routine shoulder surgery, wakes up with brain injury. Something went wrong in the OR that day. This is according to People. Scott Monroe, M-U-N-R-O, suffered a brain injury, which his family says was caused by his oxygen levels going unchecked during a routine procedure. A beloved Vancouver teacher is finally returning home after he suffered a traumatic brain injury during a routine shoulder surgery, which his family believes was caused by unchecked oxygen levels. Last September, Scott Monroe went in for elective orthopedic outpatient surgery, according to a GoFundMe set up by his daughter, Catherine. He did not wake up for days, the GoFundMe says. For reasons still unknown, during the surgery, he suffered a loss of oxygen to his brain, and he was in the ICU for a month. He now has significant brain damage. The doctors called it hypoxic anoxic brain injury. As the Brain Injury Association of America explains, hypoxic injury occurs when the brain is still able to receive some amount of oxygen, but does not get enough. An anoxic injury occurs when oxygen is cut off completely from the brain. The injury left Monroe, who for nearly 30 years had been an educator with the Evergreen School District, in a coma, and he spent a month in the ICU. KGW8 reports, I think it's important to share that we know something went wrong in the OR that day. Someone or some machine, maybe more than one person, maybe more than one machine, was not doing his job, his wife Katrina told KGW8. She said that for 4 minutes during the surgery, his oxygen levels were not monitored. He spent the last 8 months at rehab centers in Chicago and Omaha, relearning how to walk and talk, as the GoFundMe explains. He also has had to relearn basic tasks that will help him live independently. Dad has been much more consistent with using a strong voice and projecting in physical therapy. He's continuing to work on assisted walking with the harness and treadmill, as well as standing up with assistance and sitting up straight, his daughter Catherine wrote in January. In occupational therapy, they're starting to focus more on movement of his left arm. He's getting better at self-care, such as brushing his teeth, shaving, and putting lotion on with decreasing assistance. And Wednesday, he finally returned home, arriving to cheers from family and friends at the Portland International Airport. Because of all these people, more than anything else, family and friends being able to see them in person, being able to see my dad, Scott told KGW. The outlet reports that he will stay in an assisted living community while his home is outfitted to accommodate his needs. It's very emotional, and it also feels right. It feels like we've kind of come full circle, his wife Katrina told KGW8, and now we're finally back. For more, stick around. This is KeysDAN Show. It's KeysDAN, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. Peace. I'm out of here.